Things that were not meant to be seen during camping. Camping is one of the outdoor activities where participants, generally seen in groups or as individuals, use basic shelters like recreational vehicles or tents for overnight stays. This recreational activity is aimed at educational purposes, excursion, enjoyment, and more. It might include picnicking, day tripping, and similar activities like climbing, hunting, canoeing, fishing, kayaking, etc. Once there were a group of friends who camped at a base near a riverside. Along the banks, there was a forest with wild bears. They had their food packages kept near the bonfire during the night. Next morning, they got footprints of some wild animals on the sand, and the food was also eaten up. This funny incident might not ruin their camping that much, but there are several other unexpected things one should be aware of while planning for a camping trip. You would not believe it unless you hear it all. Most common things that were not meant to be seen during camping. Unprecedented bad weather. We should not prepare for a trip by just relying on local predictions of weather, as it is very prone to sudden changes. Meteorologists can get late updates also. Rain, lightning storms, and hail can hamper our camping trip if we go unprepared for extreme climate changes. Improper knowledge about tent setup. We should do a trial run practice before camping in any place like the backyard or rooftops. This helps to rule out any problems which we might face while setting up a tent at the main location with the help of some random YouTube videos which do not seem very helpful, like hard to understand instruction manuals provided along with it. Skin infection from plants. Several plants like poison sumac, poison oak, or poison ivy can cause dermatitis, itchy, blistering rashes mostly among children, and ruin our camping trips. We should hold proper knowledge for spotting these plants and hence stay aware. Too heavy gear to haul at a campsite. There might be parking facilities for vehicles away from the original campsite location where we would have to travel on foot for several minutes with our luggage. If bags are more in number and packed heavier, a problem with carrying might arise. So, bags should be packed, keeping in situations like this in mind. Getting stranded at the campsite. We should always keep basic amenities like food and medicine handy in case some accidents happen and we get stranded. For cars facing problems like flat tires, unable to start due to battery, we must carry spare tires and the necessary tools. Insufficient tents for campers. Beddings, blankets, and other luggages might take up a lot of space inside the camp for an individual, so proper space requirements are needed to know already from the manufacturer's guidelines to avoid overcrowded tents. Someone gets injured. It is very mandatory to always carry a first aid box kit since illness or any injury can arise very unexpectedly. A well-stocked kit and proper guidelines to maintain food safety are essential since food poisoning is also very common. Many people are unable to maintain storage of food brought from home. Too cold at night. During the hottest summer months too, many areas are surprisingly chilly where proper warm clothes are enough, so sleeping bags are needed to maintain the warmth. Run out of food. Campsites are generally quite far from the grocery stores, so running out of food can be troublesome. So we should always pack extra food, mostly non-perishables like chips and canned drinks, in terms of getting stranded or being snowed. Something important gets missed. If we ever forget some important actions, like taking medicine, we have to head back for it. This problem can be solved by making a lot of things to make while we pack. However, things stay hard to be forgotten and we can't immediately add them to our list. Getting bug bites or stinging insects. We must cover all our exposed skin with clothing and bug repellent in a judicious amount and avoid areas where bugs possibly accumulate, like long grasses. Bug bites are so common that it causes rashes. Other insects are fire ants, mosquitoes, wasps, and ticks which sting campers. Getting lost while hiking. Finding out important landmarks and getting familiarized with the routes if we are hiking in unknown places is very important. Learning how to navigate in advance for both experts and noob campers can help avoid frightening situations of getting lost. Important landmarks can be rivers or certain sorts of trees and many more. Stay along with your friends if you are in a group. Running out of matchsticks. Matchboxes are very much needed for fire or bonfires outside a camp, which would help keep away certain wild animals and insects. We should pack more boxes of matchsticks than needed since they can get soaked in dew or get ruined in rain. Waterproof matchsticks are also available for travel purposes. People camping alongside are too disturbing. The neighbors might have a different notion of fun, which involves loud noise and is very frustrating, but their sole purpose is not to disturb others. Having a diplomatic talk and resolving the issue eventually can be helpful in quick relaxation and camping together. Sudden occurrence of wildfire. In hot and dry months, there can be an accidental occurrence of wildfire, which could spread to a certain distance and cause evacuation. The poor air quality which spreads is very alarming and can cause breathing issues or burning eyes and needs check. Alright guys, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more videos just like this one. I'll see you guys next time.